What's up, everybody? This is Carmine Davis, and you are watching and listening to the Carmine Davis Show. Okay, so we don't have a lot of time, bitch. I got things to do. Let's get into these hot topics, but before we do, make sure you guys follow, subscribe, and review this podcast. I don't do it for myself. Oh, so much to get into. Okay, let's start with the first hot topic. It's from loveyscott.com. Heather Gay says body positivity was a big lie after admitting to Ozempic use. Better to not be overweight. Okay. Now, first of all, a friend of mine got me really into Salt Lake. I didn't like Salt Lake at first. I thought it was completely boring. I'm like, I didn't get it. But then eventually it got me. It was shortly after Jen Shaw got arrested. And I was like, okay. I zoomed to that, and then I kind of been on it, like watching it ever since. Okay, so I like them and I love Heather Gay. I think she's amazing. She's great for TV. And another thing was the body positivity that I liked about her that she represented. But I noticed the change in her appearance. Her job is beauty. So I figured a change in her appearance would come. And now she's finally talking about it. Okay, from Lovey Scott again. Real Housewives of Salt Lake City star Heather Gay says body positivity is a big lie after discovering people treat her better now that she's used Ozempic to lose weight. While speaking on ABC's Impact at Nightline Friday, the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City star 49 responded to women who said she has copped out of embracing herself as is. I've sold out. I've given up. The banner of, accepting yourself. And it's disappointing and sad to know that body positivity was all a big lie, she told host Deborah Roberts, who had a shocked look on her face. Gay said everyone she knew was taking medication to lose weight and bragging about it and how great it was and magical. The Bravo star shared that she has been called out her name and body shamed by fans and even her co-stars, including Mia Cosby, who questioned if Gay's Gucci corset was authentic because she never saw it as a size 14. I didn't want to show up at another party and see all of my friends 20 pounds thinner and just be resentful, Gay explained. After feeling pressure to take Ozempic as her last hope, Gay says she has been treated better by her peers since she shed the weight. I started to feel seen for the first time, even after being on television, writing a New York Times bestselling book. For the first time, I was being valued by my castmates, by the public, in a way that I had never been valued before, and that felt to me sad. Gay, who has lost more than 20 pounds using the semaglutide, the active ingredient found in popular drugs like Ozempic, is one of the many stars who admitted of using the type 2 diabetes medication to lose weight. Last November, the reality star told people she had been on it for a long time but hadn't seen really much results. And I haven't had a massive results, but enough for people to notice, which is great, she added. Other stars who admitted to using weight loss drugs include Oprah Winfrey, Sharon Osbourne, Cheryl Underwood, and Boy George. You can watch the clip in the description below. I'm proud of her for admitting it out loud. As someone who does similar, I have used weight loss drugs and prescription drugs. I get where she's coming from, and this kind of hit home to me. I had a conversation with my ex at the time, and he was like, "What's on your mind?" And he just no, really was just randomly, "What's on your mind?" And it was something that just was kicking my ass, and I don't know where I am on the body positivity scale anymore, especially after starting the shots and all those things. I don't know if I have helped people or hurt body positivity or beauty standards, whether it's me contouring my nose. There are things that I've done to my body to make me look better as I've gotten older. I have taken vitamins, pills, syringes. There are things that I have done personally and probably will continue to do. One thing I have learned thanks to therapy and opening up to my fiance is that the beauty standard is up to me. The beauty standard doesn't belong to other people. And I haven't been 110% satisfied so far with my results because one, I learned my doctor, shout out to Summer, she is my doctor, and she told me, she said, just to keep it real with you, before we give you these shots, you need to be honest about where you're from, where you're coming from, and where you're going to go. It is a miracle drug because you can casually lose weight, but with my other drugs, as far as I take PrEP, now. And so to take prep, you're going to gain some weight. And then you take the semaglutide, you're looking at 60 pounds lost casually in a year. So when you look at from where I'm coming from and where I started, and then like where I am now, I probably have lost 15, 17 pounds, but because I started in such a larger frame and all that, I don't have the exact same results as one of where maybe Oprah started or other people, Sharon Osbourne, or people who've honestly opened up about their Ozempic use. So their results are way, I think, out there. But I've had people come up to me and say, I look different or anything, like stuff like that. And I haven't eaten as much. And I know my doctor promised me that it was going to be a process. So, but dealing with stuff on the inside is where a therapist comes. I've been to therapy, I'm very candid about it. And I know that no matter what size jean I'm in, I feel like I'm still, some clothes fall off me, some clothes still feel a little tight. Sometimes, some days I feel, icky in clothes. Some days I feel like, child, I'm a skinty bitch. Like, we are small up in here. But both days I have to love myself. And that's where the body positivity comes in. No matter what size you're in, no matter what, you kind of have to have a positive outlook about how you are. When I was bigger, I felt great, even before I stepped on a scale about myself, because I knew niggas still would fuck, they still want to fuck me. And then I've lost weight to the point where